enthusiastic about practice and the way that everybody performed. Has that kind of carried through into this week?
Yeah, we had a good week of practice. Looking forward to today's practice, seeing if we can continue that with concentration and execution of what we want to get done. But had a good week of practice.
How difficult is it to prepare for two quarterbacks with Louisville not naming a starter?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's that difficult. You've seen both of them play, and you've seen what they like to call when each individual in the game. So you got to go off of game film and knowing the individuals that's in there. I think it's a lot difficult if you don't have any game film. But we have some game film on what they like to do with both, and then as an offense, you're not just going to just change everything because another guy's in there. But there are some things they like to do with one kid and things they like to do with the other.
Coach, on offense, you guys have struggled a little bit with early down success, and it's led to some long third downs. What do you think the cause of that has been, and what's the importance of getting off to a good start?
I think last week showed the importance of a good start. But then we play a little better. But it all goes back to what I said before: is all execution. You know, we got to execute and not stub our toe with silly penalties. So execute a lot better and don't have any dumb penalties.
And then on the defensive side, you've been really good on third down, but on first and second down is when you're giving up the most first downs. What do you think is wrong with the defense on that end?
Go back to execution. If you execute, then those things don't happen. But at the end of the day, it's getting off the field. If they do execute on the first down, you do better on second and third down. So those things happen, and you just got to learn from them and try to get better.
Willie, how did Landon come through the week, and do you expect him to play, and if so, where?
Landon is getting better. Each day he's gotten better. He's gotten more reps. He's getting better, and hopefully on Saturday he can play.
Is there anything from the running backs that you want to see in practice that you felt like maybe you've seen this week that has you feeling optimistic about that part of the offense coming along?
I just want our guys to be patient and trust their training. You know, trust what they're being taught to do, and let the game come to them. And I think our guys be patient and do those things. Good things will happen for them.
With guys carrying footballs around this week who fumbled, did you see a better emphasis on ball security?
I did. Watching them in practice, watching practice film, and seeing guys carrying the ball high and tight, and things that we stressed was really neat to see, because our guys taking pride in it and know that that's been a big issue for our football team, and they want to get it corrected. So hopefully the importance and the sense of urgency of that football pays off for us in the game.
Do you see any added motivation this week from the players, given the last time you went up to Louisville and it was not a good outcome?
I wouldn't necessarily say because of the last time we went up there, just the fact of us getting better as a football team, and it's a conference game. And right now, it's not 2 years ago. It's now, and we got to play better, and it's a conference game. We need to win, and it's on the road, and it's going to be challenging, but our guys understand that and know that we have to practice really well in order for us to play well.
Coach, I know a big deal was made about the number of times that you ran last week, but going into a game, do you always kind of just adjust off of what the defense does, or do you go into saying, hey, we want to throw 50% of the time, we want to run 50% of the time, or does it just go on the fly?
No, I think you go and you adjust as you go. I think as a team or our offense, you have an identity of what you want to do, but as you get in the game, sometimes you might want to do things and it's just not working. You got to adjust to it and go as the game goes.
Tamorian and Trayshawn, have they earned maybe some more involvement in this offense, or they're playing in practice this week?
We're going to run our offense, and if they're in there and got a chance to make plays, hopefully they make the play that they're supposed to.